spend the next 2 hours removing it.
Are we live?
Yep.
No, we're live. I'm live all the time.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Grindhouse meetup session. Although nowadays we meet every day almost. Thanks to Ricona's daily grind sit downs or daily stand ups or whatever that is.
daily stand ups, that's what we'll call them, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, what's new with you guys? How's it going?
Well,
I haven't found bugs in a while now.
That's nice.
That's good to hear.
are you using Rust Echo?
No, I'm not a programmer, but I'm a bug hunter.
Oh, so that's a bad thing.
Which platforms are you on?
Yeah, I'm HackerOne and Backcrowd.
Okay.
Oh, you're a security researcher.
You guys probably don't remember me, but I'm the one who found the XSS in Rusty Paste, I think it's called.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Is that
That's
fixed
pretty
now?
sick.
I don't remember. Did we fix that?
Yeah, you got someone pulled a PR, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Rob.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Mhm. Good. I don't think I don't remember if I created a new release though. Probably not. Anyways, I'll just make a to-do item.
Yeah, sometimes making a release is kind of the hardest part. I have a few projects where it's like I've updated stuff, fixed stuff, and then I just haven't done a release yet.
Oh, today I released Ratty as a 0.1. So yeah, I mean I'm kind of excited about it. I will send a link to chat in case anyone is wondering. And the fun story is the name Ratty was taken and it was actually taken by another person who's making a terminal emulator as well. So same concept. And I basically reached out to them and said, hey, can I take the name? And they're like, yes, I mean, you can take it because we're not planning to work on this. So I basically got the crate from them, which is great. So I just created a release 4 hours ago.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
I thought it was taken on crates, and I wondered how you would solve that. But it's very nice that that the other creator even gave it to you.
Yeah, they were super nice. I reached out to them on LinkedIn and said, hey, I'm gonna work on this for a while. It's an interesting concept and so on. And they supported the idea basically, and actually gave a couple of pointers about their terminal emulator and what they were trying to do with it. So yeah, and we have a kick-ass logo, man. I mean, it looks so fucking sick.
Oh, it's animated now. Very cool.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Nice.
Looks really nice.
Yes, it was very fun to work on. I'm glad it's being used and that people like it.
We are mogging all the other terminal emulators with this one.
Well, the next step would be to run benchmarks, performance benchmarks.
We're
That's how you
cooked.
truly mog.
we're cooked on the performance stuff.
I mean, I use Parley for my terminal emulator, and it's the fastest. So I mean, you're on good footing, other than the like overhead from Bevy.
I actually
Bevy's
removed
pretty
some
fast too.
features of Bevy today just to make it compile faster. I removed the sound. Actually, someone else created a PR to remove it, but yeah. So I don't know. I feel like it's pretty heavy already because of all the 3D stuff. But probably the text, like the font rendering, is fast. But the 3D stuff, the scene handling, the light thing, and just all that stuff is just a bit heavy. I feel like.
Yeah. Won't know until you run the benchmarks, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What are you guys
Does
working on
anyone-
these days? Any cool projects? Sorry, called Silver Copper.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Okay.
My job.
That's a great one.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I just
unfortunately needs must.
What are you guys working on at your place, Josh? If you want to talk about it.
Sure. So we're a AI inference platform. So we do like private inference and stuff like that. So like a simple way to put it would be that we have an anonymization layer between ourselves and third-party providers who want to use the prompts and conversations that people use for training their models and stuff. And as well as that, we also have our own like offering of models that we host. And they're all like zero data retention contracts and whatnot. So everything's private and uncensored and stuff like that. I haven't been working on too much like internally. A lot of my role is API reliability stuff. In terms of like working with Rust, some of our team is using Rust, but I don't personally use it because my role is to help users use the API. And a lot of our users don't really use Rust. In case that wasn't obvious. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
What kind
I
of
don't know.
uncensored models do you guys have?
So we have a bunch of uncensored LLMs. Some of them are obliterated versions of currently open source models. So what that means is basically there's some post-training processes that are run on the models where essentially you get one data set where the model will refuse the prompts and the one where they don't refuse. And then you essentially combine the numbers that are generated out of them together, which then aims to kind of cancel out some of the refusals. Lately, a lot of the model like teams and stuff have gotten much more advanced in how they protect these models from obliteration. But obviously, someone's always one step ahead in terms of how they kind of deal with the refusal removal, I guess. There's also uncensored image edit models. So I guess models that have been trained on not safe for work data. Yeah, but I think that's mostly what we do.
That's pretty cool. I like
Yeah, it's
hearing
okay.
a platform provide it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not working at playgrounds, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, the hackers are always one step ahead in terms of jailbreaking anything and everything.
Yeah, yeah, very much so. I think recently we had some promotion for like credits and whatnot, and someone created literally hundreds of accounts to abuse it within like a couple hours of us putting it up, because I think we forgot to properly secure them.
We've been learning some stuff about prompt injections.
What have you learned?
Like I've done some labs on Hack the Box, but I've never tried on a real like LLM. I'm still like starting it last week. Like to be honest, Hack the Box does a real good job in teaching a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Hack the Box is pretty cool. I used to do some boxes on there. I think overall it's a great platform.
Yeah, I've been on Try Hack Me for a long while, but like Hack the Box is different because like Try Hack Me feels more CTF-y and like guided. But like
Yeah,
I've been like struggling on easy and medium machines on Hack the Box.
yeah, I think the issue, at least when I used to try Hack Me, the issue on there is that as you said, it's very guided, and you have like the less practical approach. So in my opinion, you learn less than if you actually practice on Hack the Box.
Mm.
I know recently there's been a lot of news coming out about various exploits being found and whatnot. And then like with the mythos apparently being able to hack the world. So we've kind of
It's just
talked.
Yeah, so that has been debunked actually, but it's not as powerful as they said, and also it
yeah,
burns a ton of tokens.
they're
If you
just
check like
hyping.
they're just hyping it, and I guess they want to gatekeep it. But the thing is, for
Oh,
example,
of
if you
course.
saw their blog post about it, they like spend, I don't remember, like something like 200K, I think, just to get the exploits that they had for OpenBSD. So yeah.
I heard about copy fail, the exploit,
Yep.
the local privilege escalation.
Yeah, this is a new one.
That one is really interesting, to be honest.
I'm going to send a link here actually, because I think it's just interesting for everyone to read. But it's basically it's like a vulnerability that has been found by AI, and it actually affects every Linux version since 2017. And it's just like it's a logical code bug. It's not like something that is like related to, I don't know, memory corruption or anything. It's purely logical. So yeah.
But still, like AI finding bugs, it's not a black box. Like they feed it the source code and it makes sense out of it, and then like tries to find bugs.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to us, like even in Bug Bounty or something, like we gotta come up with stuff, you know? We don't look at the source code. We don't get to look at the source
Yeah, I
code.
mean, I guess it also depends on like sometimes I guess if you're invited to like private private bug bounties, then you sometimes you also have the source code,
Yeah,
right?
that's another story.
What's the topic, guys?
It's good, little dick.
What's up?
What's good? How you doing, big bro?
I'm doing all right. I'm curious what the topic is. Like, is it
Bug
just
bounties and AI.
oh,
Just anything you really want to talk about.
oh, okay, interesting. I have a perspective on bug bounty. I worked on a project that was an eigenlayer, and I was the tech lead on it, and we hired a bunch of auditing teams to look at the code and give us an audit that we needed to go public or to do our to do that security phase, and then just be transparent with our users and all that good stuff. Two auditing firms, they found very minimal issues with the protocol and our adaptation of the protocol. The second one, the first one did that. The second one we employed, they wanted to know what the first guys found so that they could have a baseline. And I didn't let that happen, or our team agreed not to do that. And then the second team came back with what could only be a terrible code review. It didn't give us any information. And I don't understand how these companies do work, or to charge the amount of money that they do for an audit when you can't justify, or you have to trust them. When I had the opportunity to look at the code and dive into certain things, I found issues with the protocol that I flagged, and they both missed. And it would have been good if there was an independent AI. I would have paid the 200 to use AI to try to exploit it. I just felt very dissatisfied using two very reputable auditing companies to get mediocre and misses. So what am I trying to say? I don't think auditing is a solved problem. I think it's a process that you're going to have to throw time, effort, and compute at it. If because it'll always come down to compute, whether it's human thinking or agent thinking, and it's an escalating thing. So it's a kind of a weird. That's so weird. It's a welcome thing to have AI being able to look at software vulnerabilities. And yes, it's in the interest of these companies like Mythos to hype up what they want, because they're desperately trying to make money and they need to justify the spend. Right? Because right now, a lot of, like the investors are saying there's not enough juice for the squeeze, but we're stuck. We got to keep squeezing. Yeah, I wish I had thought about what I was going to say before I opened my mouth. But there you have it. Raw.
No, kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I also agree. I think it's a good thing, but also in my opinion, like auditing, it's always like you can just like think that's your product or whatever will be secure just because you did like one or two audits, like something that needs to be done continuously on a regular basis, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm right now in the smart contract domain, but this also impacts, Linux or the Linux kernel. You're basically writing code that the next cohort, the next subsequent cohorts, plural, are going to be motivated to break, right? Nobody writes perfect code. Like code is written and the environment changes that could impact its reality or vulnerability.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I guess like depending on, well, it depends, but in the larger scope, some bounties or some bug bounties programs, they will also accept bugs that aren't actually like currently feasible, like which you can't exploit but are there because it might be exploitable in the future. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you might think like a transfer to a temporary variable might not be a problem, but you could be running it on a machine that, where that memory is leaking or is observable. Or it could be, instead of being singly processed, it could be dispatched to another, processor that's got a vulnerability. Why
Yep.
expose it in the first place? Yeah. Yeah, I think, we can't say that it's not necessary to have bounties, because one of the things I tell people when we write smart contracts are these are not contracts and they're not smart. They're malicious little monsters that are going to fuck you over. And they need to be scrutinized, and they need to be constantly scrutinized. So it's in our best interest to have adversaries like auditors auditing them, because a real adversary will audit and
But he will also exploit, I guess.
turn your monster on you.
Yeah.
Do you use any sort of zero knowledge proof verifications for your smart contract?
Zero knowledge proof verification. So I'm not sure what you're asking, but are you saying that if I were to engage a auditing firm, I would want them to, or if I was an auditor, if I were to use zero knowledge to say, hey, I know there's a vulnerability, and I use zero knowledge proof to convince them or prove to them that I've found a vulnerability without revealing the vulnerability? Or are you thinking of a different scenario?
I'm not like too knowledgeable about this stuff, but I guess in the smart contract world, I see a lot of people like using various zero knowledge tools in order to like better verify uh, their smart contracts and other cryptographic tools.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure with that, but what I can say is at its heart, what zero knowledge allows is for me to convince you that I know something without giving you the details of it. For example, like I could say, I know what the solution is to an equation. And if I were to give you my solution in full, you would have that knowledge to be able to run and do with it what you will. But with zero knowledge, I can share opaque data that proves that I have the knowledge. And at the end of it, you will know that I have the knowledge, but you won't have the knowledge. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thanks. I guess I had them mixed up, so I appreciate the explanation.
Ah, no worries.
Yeah, just to add a bit like to smart contracts, I think what's also really interesting, and I feel like it's starting to show up more, is also formal verification, at least on smaller smart contracts where it's actually feasible to formally verify. And
Yeah,
yeah, I think it's also a pretty interesting approach.
Yeah, formal verification is really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm involved with one with Rust right now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I
reminds-
know. I know about one which is called Rock of Rust.
Rock of Rust? I don't know that. Yeah. We're using the mirror semantics to pass off to the K language that does symbolic processing, symbolic verification to determine whether or not certain things are provably provable or not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see.
Is this the same mirror that the Rust compiler uses?
No, they use a different solver, but this is being used for, like, if you're writing Solana contracts, you could take those contracts, write your assertions, and then output the mirror, stable mirror output, and use that as input to the K language to run your symbolic verification. You know, it'll say, oh, these invariants do hold, or nope, these invariants fail under these circumstances, or under a set of circumstances. Think of it as like you're converting the program logic into booleans over a range, and it's going to do symbolic regression. I'm really, this is not the best idea, but this is my understanding. They're going to do mathematical algebraic operations on the expression to determine whether or not invariants hold or not, and they're doing it symbolically. That's, I got to be clear. I'm only providing the inputs that they use, not the processing on the symbolic side. But I'm hoping to get into it. Have you guys used these auditing competitions or bug bounties?
Personally, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, personally, I haven't engaged in any actually security competition type things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting economic problem. Like, companies are willing to pay a certain amount for you to try to find an exploit. You as a white hat instead of a real exploiter exploiting them and rugging them or draining their asses.
There was a interesting post from like GeoHots where he kind of talks about how, like, one of the reasons, I don't know, people don't get hacked as much is because it's illegal. Like, there's, it's kind of hard to be a white hatter or like to get started if, I mean, you can't hack people, so like why start unless you're just instantly going for a job in security, right? Sorry, I probably said that really bad.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, if you want to get a job in security, you want to prove that you're able to do the things. But then on the other hand, I think the premise is kind of weird. You know, if it's illegal, why do we still have criminals? There's a whole philosophy. It ain't illegal if you're not caught.
I think
What?
there's different ways to actually get a job in security without doing this, but I mean, I guess it really depends. I mean, like it depends what you mean by security research, because like, do you consider a security researcher someone, for example, that just works on tooling, that doesn't like he does tooling, but it's still kind of security research. So
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you could have a romantic player be a security researcher too. You know, that's how most of right. What's up, player? Give me that key, baby.
Some nice little social engineering exploits.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah, I guess in my mind, I see like a true security researcher as someone like going around hacking people, like white hat. But I mean, I guess tooling is very respectable.
yeah, I think both are also mixed. I mean, I think also like some might start with like actual like bug hunting and then transit to tooling, and I think the inverse also counts. I think like both are um are tied together in the sense that, well, if you want to produce good tooling, you also need to know about security research topics, and you need to understand the workflows and the different areas, and yeah. So I think both kind of like work together, if that, obviously, but yeah. And also I think like actual like nowadays also security researcher, they also kind of like do a lot of tooling, at least like at least develop small fuzzer harnesses and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there, Shard. The I think you might be touching on the realm of OPSEC, right? How do
Yeah.
you're about to do something that could be exploitable, or if it's observable. So your OPSEC is one that minimizes the observable surface. Right? You're not going to go and exchange keys over HTTP. You're not going to write it on a index card and leave it on the table in the cafe so you could type.
Yeah, that too, I guess, yeah.
The idea of security being an abstract thing when we have to interact with it in the real world, that interaction or that API or that interface is observable, and you can transfer your authority in that way, rendering the system compromised or lowering its defenses.
So I have just a fun question for people. Well, maybe you security guys don't want to answer it, but how many of you store like passwords in a password manager versus like a piece of paper? Because I always use a piece of paper because I don't trust computers at all.
References, toolbox.
Do you guys use passkey or KeyPass?
I think he
Yeah,
just
I
said
use
he uses
KeyPass.
it.
Wow.
I use KeyPass XC.
Okay. What about passkey?
One. Oh, it's like
Some group? What?
It built on OAuth. And it ties your identity to one device.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay.
We go crazy, bro.
Is it like I don't know? Have you heard about YubiKeys?
I think you could say YubiKeys are similar to this, except that YubiKey you have to set
Yeah,
up
it's
yourself.
physical.
Yeah.
And it's okay. So passkeys are completely okay.
Well, they are tied to a device that you own, just not the YubiKey. Though
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's got a useful, like, it's socially recoverable.
Sounds like socially exploitable to me.
Yeah. You know what? Sorry, I was thinking about something else when I say socially recoverable. I was thinking of the Ethereum AA. What's it called? God damn it! I should have had coffee today. Account abstraction. That's socially recoverable.
Hmm.
Sign in with Ethereum.
What are the drinks of choice for everyone? Tea or coffee? Or you?
Water.
Tea.
Personally, I just drink water, and that's it.
Water,
Nice.
man.
Beers?
Nice.
I think if you drink enough water, you can be concentrated enough. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. I used to drink a little bit of coffee, but I feel like with coffee, at some point, when you drink too much coffee, the effects also wear off, and so it becomes useless.
Yeah, you can compensate with the beers, man.
I thought if
Yeah,
you drink a
right.
lot of water, you get diluted, not concentrated.
Yeah, well.
Sorry, Char, what did you want to say earlier? Okay, Batter, do you have a favorite beer?
Yeah. So recently, like, when I used to live in France, like, I used to drink a lot of like French and Belgian beers. My favorite one was like 1664. But now that I'm in Sweden, like, I just recently discovered one like a Danish beer. It's a little bit like high in alcohol, but like it tastes really great. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I forgot the name actually, but like, yeah. I will send you. Like, I will DM you the picture, man. Beautiful one. Unfiltered beers. That's usually like my favorite one.
Damn.
Nice. Yeah,
You
I
should
love beer.
you should come someday to Sweden. Gold, silver, copper. Actually, I think we might have some good drinks together.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Whenever you want, buddy.
I guess one beer a day keeps the doctor away, right? That's the saying, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Totally.
It keeps you healthy. Keeps you mentally like stable. I mean, it's great. And it's good also before you grind. Like it opens your imagination, like and you don't see the time fly actually. So yeah, I would recommend it.
You sure that's not weed?
Yeah.
Um, I don't smoke, but I do understand like it's got like the same effect as what I described. So yeah, if you find if you find that like weed works for you, go for it, man. It should be legal, by the way, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Totally. I still don't
I mean,
understand
Yeah.
how. I mean, I don't
I mean,
understand how alcohol is legal, but like weed is not in most of the countries. That doesn't make sense to me.
and it's just hypocrisy. If in every country people smoke weed, so like, yeah, I mean, alcohol can kill you. So and and it's legal. Just make
Yeah.
it legal, guys.
I mean,
Spice from Morocco.
Say it again.
Special spice from Morocco.
Yeah,
exactly.
we produce good weed there, actually.
Yeah, I think it's even legal in the north of Morocco, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it's not legal, but like in Morocco, there are a lot of things that are illegal, but like everyone do and accept
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I mean, technically, if
we-
you look, so I live in France, right? And we're the
Yeah.
like we're the people that smoke the most weed in Europa, and we're
Yeah.
also the country that's like we have like the most harsh like sanctions related to weed. So it doesn't make sense, right? But everyone like I know I think I know like as much people that smoke weed than people that drink. So yeah, it's came to a point where even if there are like official rules, I guess like no one really cares.
Yeah, it's the same in Morocco, especially up north. Like there are a lot of like tourists coming there to smoke from the fields directly. And I mean, you go to the north, like it's mountains. Sometimes, I mean, there's some in some areas there is nothing that really grow there besides weeds. So just like people plant it. So yeah,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like yeah. I mean, it's illegal and stuff. I mean, recently they passed like a law that makes it like not criminal. Um,
Yeah, okay, so
but
it's decriminalized, I guess.
yeah, it decriminalized that there are some like I mean some laboratories who are using it like for cosmetic, for medicines and stuff. So
Yeah, that makes
I don't
sense.
know. Yeah, I mean like yeah, if you guys want to smoke good weed, like yeah, go to Morocco in the north. I think we're diverting from like the grind topics, no? We grind the weed and being
Yeah, exactly. It's more like weed
yeah.
grinding.
You gotta grind to smoke it, man. What are you talking about? I met like a long time ago. I met this Russian guy, and like he introduced me to a way of drinking tea. It's like we'd have tea, hot tea, that we'll do in shots, and we'd alternate with like shot of alcohol. It wasn't a lot of alcohol, but my God, man, that shit did a number on me. Like the hot tea.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. Ruskis.
I just came late here. I'm just like wondering if you guys like have some like new grinder projects ongoing. Someone working on something new.
Well, I'm
How
finally
to
starting to write was that GSC?
It was Josh.
Oh, it was Josh. That's type shit. I just finished specking out my language finally. I'm gonna start writing it. The repo should be up probably by the end of today. I'm just finished drawing the logo.
Nice.
Cool.
So sure.
Is this the language that you forked, or is it a brand new language?
It's the one I forked from Austral. I don't believe in writing straight from scratch, especially if some other project already exists.
It could be fun just to write it from scratch. I never wrote a language, so, but I would assume like it's a really good learning thing, and it could be fun as well.
Yeah, it's really fun to learn. Other than that, I wanted this to be actually like an actual language that I would see myself using. So it's not like something that it's I pretty much already know what I need to know for this language. I've learned a couple things whilst specking it out. It took about 5 months to do so, but I think the fact that I took a slow burn on it was pretty imperative, and I've already learned pretty couple of decent things about how I would attack writing this language and how kind of crazy LLVM as a project is. So I think overall, it's gonna be more of a production language than an actual like an academic study language because I think I've had my fair share with that and Austral itself. Like I've been messing around with it already, so I don't think I need any more learning on language theory or anything in the PL world.
What were you gonna say, Josh?
Oh no, I was just saying I had an idea that I wanted to that I want to build, but I haven't gotten around to it yet because priorities. I've been looking at writing content again, just because it feels a little bit like my job is just taking up all my time, and then when I'm not at my job, I'm basically playing RuneScape because might be a little bit addicted, and also I've got stuff on there that I need to do. So, but yeah, I wanna just do more community and like content writing stuff because it feels like I haven't really written any Rust in a while, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to get into writing as well. It's something I hadn't really done before, but it's like over the years, the ideas in my head have compounded, and it feels like I need to let them out.
Mm. Yeah, it's a good way to vent, and as well, I feel like I've had a couple of ideas that I want to write about just fucking venting and stuff. But obviously, those posts, if they ever get written, aren't going to become public, since they'll primarily be private grievances.
Yeah, writing stuff like personally is also like a really therapeutic.
Yeah, for sure.
I started working on like a top-down physics shooter game, and I don't know, the first stage of it seems really promising. Like there's a lot of like I forgot what the term is called, but it's like, oh, emergent behavior. Like it's pretty crazy how adding like a really good physics system to a video game makes it just infinitely more fun due to all the crazy stuff that can happen, the behaviors that emerge. So yeah, I'm having fun with that.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of reminds me of Do you remember when Tears of the Kingdom first came out and people were like kind of discovering that you could make all these really, really like crazy things with that ability that let you stick stuff together or whatever? And people made fucking hover bikes.
Yeah, that was sick. I remember watching like
Yeah.
YouTube compilations of the craziest builds people did. It was awesome.
Yeah, that totally reminded me of that. So someone's writing in the chat.
Yeah. Let it. Do you want to speak up?
Oh yeah, faster than typing. Emergent behavior reminds me of the war stories from Ars Technica for Multima, like Ultima Online, where the developers spent a couple of years working on an ecological system like herbivores and carnivores, where like the herbivores would spawn in a certain location, go about and graze the land, and uh, their population is based on the amount of resources they consume. And then you have the the carnivores that would come out and like go after them, and it was like a really nice ecosystem, and it was it was supposed to be this really beautiful system, and then they turned it on, and immediately every player went out and started killing them. Anything that moved, they killed because it was just cool to kill, and it was interesting how the emergent behavior was that like they didn't understand the audience, and the solution that they came up with, and this is a it's like a trivia question, like that's where shard came from. If you use shard in databases or distributed systems, it came from this.
That's crazy.
Same dad lore.
Shard, I shared that with you yesterday, right? The war stories.
Insane sentence.
What?
The war stories out of context is an insane sentence.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the war stories, the premise is it was all game developers talking about how they overcame the constraints of the systems they were building their games on. And it's a very interesting series if you like systems design and algorithmic thinking. And
Yeah.
boy, it's awesome.
Yeah, I remember going through them a lot in the past. The Ultima Online like dev.
Yeah.
The whole story is just really awesome. The game itself is awesome.
Mm-hmm. And
And
that Prince of Persia one too was crazy.
the original Prince of Persia.
Yeah, with the black and white or like the negative player fighting you.
Oh yeah. Leave it up to humans to destroy ecology, right?
Hey man, it's fun to kill those fuckers. I was doing it. I was like, this is fun. Squish, squish, squish.
Yeah. I have a bad tendency in video games to kill everything because like it's a video game. And then I did that in Kingdom Come Deliverance and it totally destroyed my game. And I was like, crap, I can't do this.
Man. Have you guys ever played any MUDs?
What's a
Yeah.
mud?
Multi-user dungeon, originally written in C, but it was like the first place where you could go online and have like a D&D session.
Yeah, we actually talked a bit about MUDs in another server with Coco. Uh, he like came up with the idea. He's like, guys, what if there was like a multiplayer text game you can play through SSH or something like that? And I was like, buddy, that exists.
Since the 80s, man.
Yeah,
I used to run like a Deku server, and
nice.
like there was this one team that used to come in and like wipe out all the guards. And it turned out it was like somebody who hacked the system and changed the object files and lowered the I'm sorry, equipped themselves with like special weapons to kill guards, man. It was fun.
The lore behind MUDs is absolutely insane. And like just how impactful they were on the internet and like video games for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a great time, man.
sadly I didn't play them in their like peak, but then I had a phase where I just went through and tried to play every MUD I could. Sadly, it seems most of them are pretty dead nowadays, but it was pretty fun. And like the people you meet on there who are still playing, there are definitely some personalities.
Yeah. I remember playing with the original Fenris. I don't know what happened to him. Did you ever play Wizardry? It's not a MUD, but it's like it's a text adventure game.
Yeah, I actually did.
Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. That one.
No, I didn't play the original one. I played like the second or the third one. And
Oh.
it was really weird because it was like a Russian translation of it that I played on like my grandma's computer. Like my grandma really liked it, so I just played it.
Oh man, all this talk about that, I want to go play Zork again. The only thing I remember from Zork is like the Gru, the thief, and the name of the dead emperor, Lord Dimwit Flathead III. So iconic.
It's nice you bring up Zor because text adventure games are like what made me really addicted to like programming and stuff. Like when I found out that you could talk to a computer and stuff happens, it was like a infinite rabbit hole. And then like kind of to bring it back about to AI, well not to, but it's like it's interesting kind of the history of Zork coming out of the MIT like AI lab and all the research that they did around it and kind of the relation that has to modern day AI.
I just remembered a game. Maybe it's not on topic, but this is related to the CLI dungeon type of genre, and I don't know if you guys know this one, but it's called RPG CLI, and I've seen this like when it came out. It came out like 5 years ago, and it's like back then it was just like I was mind blown because it was just like so fun. You basically replace your CD command with a wrapper, and every time you go and change the directory, you get like an additional view of the game, like a like as if it's just like an RPG. You come across some creatures, or you find some items and so on. So it's basically like you're using a terminal, but you also get like this game, like you advance in the game basically while you're using it. So that was pretty fun, and it was back then there was like no AI. It was basically just all with just good old game logic. I don't know what you can do now with involving something more smart, and I don't know, maybe this might be some interesting thing to experiment. in terms of CLI dungeon type of a adventure game.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like text games and stuff. In terms of like what you can do with AI, in addition to it, I've read like a good amount of like research papers about it. Like it's kind of funny, like research papers about like game development and stuff. But it's one of the most popular like AI products before the release of ChatGPT was something called like AI Dungeon, which was like a text game powered by AI. Kind of interesting, but sadly AI doesn't have any sort of like long-term understanding or like context or maintaining game state. So it doesn't actually work that well, but it's pretty interesting in terms of like being able to talk to NPCs. Like you can set up an AI, like an LLM behind an NPC and talk to them and have like pretty in-depth conversations. Crickets.
It's
What is your guys' favorite snack?
You're gonna make me go to the store if you start this conversation again. Like,
That's a good question.
no, I'd have
It
to say
depends on
like
the mood.
oh, that's also, yeah, that it does depend heavily on the mood. But I like ice cream a lot.
True, ice cream is. I love ice cream too.
Oh, I love ice cream so much right now.
Like
You
there's
know,
some people that only eat ice cream during the summer. Well, in my case, like I
crazy.
could eat it
Anytime.
anytime. Yeah.
Like, well, what flavor? What flavor? I like chalky mint. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, I've
And
never
cookies
heard
and
of that
cream.
one.
You've never had chocolate mint?
No,
Oh, brother.
I like
You have to have it.
yogurt flavor.
I've never had that.
Damn.
That's crazy. I never
Like,
even knew there was a yogurt. How would that taste? Because yogurts also come in flavors.
yeah, it's like it tastes like I don't know how to explain it. It tastes like a bit of milk. It's also a bit sour. I don't know. I like it.
Interesting.
I can't really. You know how a plain yogurt kind of tastes?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but a bit more sweet, I guess.
like those high protein yogurts.
No, not high protein. Just like
Interesting.
I don't know how it's called in English, to be honest. Let me check.
You can say it in French.
It's like I don't know, but in USA you probably have different products, you know. You like
Yeah, that
your
is
yogurt
true.
probably doesn't taste the same as the one I have back in France.
We have fake yogurt full of cornstarch.
And cornstarch.
And also I think just like your milk products don't taste the same because
No, they really
like in
don't.
France it's in France like the process about like how milk needs to be treated is different than in USA, I'm pretty sure. Like because in our case, I don't know, in USA like your milk is not pasteurized, right? I don't know.
No, it's
Pasteurized.
pasteurized milk.
Oh, it's also okay.
Yeah, nobody's drinking raw milk unless you're trying to copy a stupid
But I
trend
think
from
it's
the internet.
pasteurized differently, actually.
Yeah, there's different pasteurization processes depending on manufacturers.
Man, when I first came to the US and I had to drink milk, I was terrified. What the
Right?
fuck is
I think it tastes like nothing in the US, right?
Yeah, it does not.
Really?
Yeah, that's
I
that's
mean,
what
it
I
has a
thought.
taste.
Because from some friends, like they said that in the US, like it doesn't really taste a lot. Like in France, for example, you have this kind of sweet aftertaste.
Yes.
Oh,
And it's actually fattier and there's
Yeah.
a thickness to it.
Oh, it's not like that. Oh, okay, so it's like water in the.
it's mostly like I don't know how to describe the viscosity. It's kind of like there's different levels of viscosity depending on the type of milk you get. To be honest, like we talking
Yeah.
like whole milk.
Yeah, but whole milk, the viscosity is like water. Like
Yeah, that's the entire point of it. Yeah.
because they add water after they pasteurize it to maintain that shitty standard.
Damn.
Yeah, one of my favorite things when I was a kid was like when we'd get the milk delivery or we'd milk the cow, is just to keep boiling it and that thick cream that came to the top, man. On top of you put that in your tea or whatever.
That's
That shit's
actually
incredible.
Yeah, you get
that's
all the fats, I guess.
yeah, that's what we do in Turkey. We have a milk guy. That's literally what his name is. And he's like delivering milk and then we kind of like boil it and kind of
Every
you
day.
know
Yeah.
not every day but once every week we get like milk and then we make yogurt from it and it's the best.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so nice.
You guys still have the milkman?
so
Yeah.
we would do like we would do one batch to get the cream and we'd boil the milk every day so that we would have milk to go with our tea and everything else. But then the other batch was like for yogurt. And one of my like the things that I love is like to hear the drip, drip, drip of the yogurt. Like everywhere you look, there was some yogurt hanging in cheesecloth. Oh man, I miss that.
Days.
But my favorite thing to eat is like salmonella cake with honey. Like that's been soaked.
Salmonella.
Salmonella.
Okay.
Yeah, I never heard of that one either.
Uh,
I want to look like. Oh, okay, I see the type of cake. Oh, yeah, I see. It's like a sponge cake, I guess. Kind of. Or
it's
maybe
made
I'm
with
mistaken.
flour. It's delicious.
Looks nice.
I gotta go, guys. Have a good one.
All right, see you.
Be safe, bro.
Listening to you
Peace
guys.
out.
Take care.
See you.
You guys ever seen this? Apologies for the Instagram drop, but I'm gonna go have that after I get off this call.
Shit, I'm already ordering ice cream right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, that reminds me. I had a tiramisu earlier. This.
Damn, y'all making me hungry.
Bro.
Yeah.
But it's like 10
It's been
p.m.
a-
I don't feel like.
Been a long time since I've had egg tart.
Egg tart?
Yeah. You can only get them from a Chinese bakery.
Yeah. It's pretty well known in France. Like, we have those a lot in bakeries.
Drink another sip of coffee, Orhun.
I'm trying,
Damn.
man.
Bro, where does the energy come from if you eat nothing?
Right.
I literally didn't have time for anything today. I gave this workshop, then I went to the hackerspace, and I came home, and now I'm doing this. So, yeah,
Bro.
I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm so
Orhun,
cooked.
I have to ask,
Just,
How do you-
you need to switch your schedule, bro.
how do you have the energy to work out?
Oh, I didn't
Games.
today. I didn't. That's yeah. I'm basically if I had to do a workout today, I'll be literally dead right now. But I didn't, so I'm doing fine. But if you're asking like generally, I I don't know. I usually take naps during the day, so that kind of helps.
What split do you do?
Just the
Like, what's your
just
gym
the
split?
just the basic stuff, man. Like I guess it's called push pull legs.
Oh, you
And
do
just like
PPL? That's
yeah.
heavy.
So just 3 days and then repeat and then take a day off.
Mm.
So
If you
yep.
if you have a milk guy, and you know him well, like ask him if he can get you the milk from the cow that gave birth, like the second milk after it gives birth. That is just incredible for gains.
I think it has a special name, but I don't remember. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
We used when I was training, we'd get that milk and we'd drink it, and then we'd also mix it with egg whites, like 6 egg whites, and a shot of brandy.
Oh,
Damn.
but then the egg white is like raw?
No, it'd be
Or-
scalded milk.
Oh,
we-
okay.
So it'll be tempered. But oh my god, if I missed 2 meals, which was often, that's how I recovered.
Yeah.
Man, but we can't get that shit in America. It's like the milk it's whiter than white.
Yeah, that's one thing that I will definitely miss about Turkey is just the raw quality of the food that you can get here, and you don't have to look really deep. You can just have it. There's
I
like
guess you
yeah.
I
Go
guess
ahead.
you still have like access to a lot of the local stuff. Whereas in more like I don't know, like European or USA countries, usually it's like you have more like the big chains and stuff, so you don't have that local quality.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, farming as a as a job is not completely dead yet. I mean, it's not it's not taking over by big corporations and whatnot. So my granddad is still doing farming basically. So you can basically like get these type of local foods still.
Yeah,
They're
that's so
still
nice.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, I think well, maybe it's because I'm Swiss, but in Switzerland, I also get the feeling that we still have like the kind of like Swiss farmers, everything. Like you still have it's a little country, but also most of the products, at least like the raw products, are also directly from Switzerland, and it feels kind of fresh. So yeah, it's very nice.
Nice shirt on me.
Yeah, Orhun, my hummus recipe comes from this Turkish content producer. Like I finally got it to like a nice place because of her.
Yeah.
Really?
All my friends that've been to Turkey, they say the food and the sweets are amazing. And the coffee.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't baklava from Turkey?
yeah, people say that it's from Middle East, and yeah, there's like different versions, but I think we got the best, best version.
Yeah, I really love that. Baklava is so good. It's very sweet, but it's amazing.
Actually, now that we spoke about ice cream, during summer we have like these like special ice cream boxes, like they are being sold at supermarkets, and they got like the baklava flavor, and we only have them during like I don't know, summer or like some like religious holidays and so on, and they are so good. Like they have this thick baklava layer at the bottom and like really nice milk cream
Sounds so
ice
good.
cream on top, and it's like it's so fucking good, man. You guys need to try it one day.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
imagine.
baklava ice cream is going on my bucket list, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, let me actually see if I can find a picture of it.
Have you tried that Dubai chocolate?
Hell no. I'm not buying this scam.
It was an experience, man. It tasted like, to be honest, it wasn't too bad, but I'm also a person that enjoys pickled chocolate, so
Pickled chocolate.
What the
yeah.
hell? What do you mean pickled
What
chocolate?
is wrong with you?
Pickled chocolate,
Is
basically,
that an actual thing?
yes.
Like you take pickles and you cover them in chocolate?
What the
No, that
hell?
would be chocolate.
You're making it sound worse than it
Yeah, I
is.
mean, yeah, but I don't understand how it can be done otherwise. Like,
You can put chocolate into like a pickle jar and then.
Yeah, it's like
yeah, true.
you
Oh
dip the
no!
pickle in the chocolate. You
I
don't.
said it as a joke. Oh my god.
You dip
Oh.
the
way.
pickle in the chocolate. That's what it is. It's really good.
Oh, okay, so it's actually
Oh,
chocolate pickles.
I see.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That makes more
But
sense now.
I mean,
yeah,
I've heard
it's
some people eating cheese with chocolate, and I was already
oh
very
yeah, that also goes
disturbed about
crazy.
that one.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I know this this brand, Orhun.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
But yeah, the Dubai chocolate was mediocre.
baklava. That's my weakness.
yeah, it's so good.
Man,
It's my kryptonite right there.
man, I might as well order some lo mein whilst I'm here.
Lo mein.
Oh God, that's what I buy every single time I order around, because it's like you can't mess up a lo mein, right?
Lo mein. What's that?
Yeah, like some beef
Oh,
lo
like
mein.
Yeah, like yeah, it's like
okay.
chow mein.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Oh, dude, I'm up to my neck in noodles. Just give me baklava. Like earlier today, my wife's like, "Let's go have noodles for breakfast." I'm like,
Damn.
"No."
Are you from like? Where are you from, Ledek?
Me?
Yes, I heard you speaking Japanese before.
No, I never spoke Japanese.
Really? I must have been confused.
My wife is Chinese.
Oh, okay, that's probably what I heard then.
And yeah, we live in a Chinatown where you literally need to speak Chinese, or you'll hear Chinese more than English.
Must be fun.
It's not bad. We get all the egg tarts we can get, but I really miss like good breads, good croissant. And I like Middle Eastern snacks. Like I don't find good baklava here. Orhun, don't be offended, but I have to go to like Greek town to get baklava here.
Oh no, man. No. That's horrible.
Concurrence right there.
That's horrible.
Yeah, what can I say? But my wife was in Turkey earlier this year. No, late last year. And she came back with like some sweets that lasted about a month. Not those Turkish delights. I've always hated them. But
Yeah.
baklava was, yeah.
You know, I live
Baklava
here
really is something.
and
Huh?
I live here, but I still learn new desserts every other day. The other day we went to eat some stuff outside with my friends, and they took me to literally a dessert place. Like they only make desserts and so on, and we had this really really nice thing that I don't know how to describe here, but maybe I'll look at pictures. And I was like, okay, I didn't know this existed. And they're like, you really didn't know? I was like, no, but it was just like, I don't know, like people make things up these days, and they turn out really nice. I don't know, man. Like they're they are creative out there. Let me just say that. So if you ever like, I don't know, go to some Turkish place, yeah, you'll definitely learn something new. I mean, I'm learning new things in these places. So yeah.
That's awesome. Now, the important thing is what beverage goes with it. Is it tea or coffee? And is it with milk or or not?
So for me, I mean, it's just this thing that I just posted in the chat. It's just
Mint tea.
Turkish tea, chai.
Okay, nice. Oh, that looks good. Is that
Oh,
sugar?
bro,
in the
over there salivating.
Sorry, say again.
Is that sugar at the bottom?
Yeah, that is like if you want it, you can have like a cube, sugar cubes or something. But I prefer it like without sugar. So yeah,
Yeah.
just the classic.
I'm Indian, so grew up on chai. Love tea. Damn it. That's the perfect chaser for like an egg tart. My decision's just getting easier and easier.
Yeah, I don't know why I brought this snack topic in the first place. I was thinking I can ask like simple questions like what's your favorite drink and so on. But maybe snack was a bit too much. I didn't mean to just make you guys hungry. Sorry.
I'm actually on edge now, thinking about if I should eat something after this hangout or not.
Well, there's lo mein.
Yeah, you could make some lo mein, bro. That's
Yeah, I don't
shit
have
game.
that kind of stuff at my place, guys.
Ah, man.
You're in France.
Yeah, I'm in France, but I'm not at the right place in France, you know?
If you're Swiss, don't you have like your emergency bar of chocolate with you that you can always bust out and eat?
Yeah, I have to disclose something. I don't really like chocolate.
Oh, you. Oh,
I know.
no.
It's
No
a
way.
disgrace to my country. I know.
No way.
I feel bad.
I have to bust out my own Toblerone in protest
I
right
have to
now.
say, chocolate ice cream is the worst thing on the planet.
No, actually, chocolate ice cream is not that bad. I
That's the
prefer
serious
chocolate
one.
ice cream over chocolate.
Just chocolate bars.
Yeah, no, I don't like. I think it's just too sweet, you know.
That's a fair statement. I don't like cake for the same reason.
I guess that depends on the cake.
Nah. And the what's it called? The cake part is also really mid.
You need to have real German chocolate cake or Black Forest cake.
Yep.
I've had Black Forest cake, but not what German cake you're referring to.
The German means just a type of chocolate. It's slightly
Oh,
better.
hold on. Oh, okay. I've had chocolate in many jurisdictions, and it never tastes good. Like the only thing I can consider good is like, I don't know, Zimbabwean chocolates, but that's just because I have nostalgia.
Yeah, I live in the US and I can't stand American chocolate.
American chocolate is the best. chocolate bars from from Twix.
What?
That's such a hypocritical statement.
That's a crazy thing to say.
I can't, bro. It's too good. Twix bars are just amazing. I can't take the blasphemy.
Oh, that's just so gross.
It's too
It's
good,
all
bro. Like,
anything else.
yeah,
It's like nougat.
especially when they mix it with peanut, bro. It's so good.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of like white chocolate when it's mixed with like
Milk
fruits, like
chocolate or white
strawberries.
chocolate?
No, white chocolate.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's
It's
just
pretty
bad.
nice when it's pretty nice when it's mixed like with fruits and stuff. I like it personally.
Oh, that could work. Oh, that would be nice. I'd have to taste it.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
I like potato chips.
Which
Nice.
which ones?
No no particular ones. I just go to the store and get some.
Yes.
Uh,
So you could have like Takis or Doritos or and then switch to Lay's or something.
I usually only get them at Trader Joe's.
Crazy.
Uh,
Cool.
yeah.
I've
I
never
do have
been
the
inside a Trader Joe's.
I wonder, but in France there's a well-known like potato chip brand which is called Brett's. I wonder if you have those in the US. But I
Never heard
guess
of them.
no.
No, I never seen them.
Yeah, it's like I can send like an image. Looks like these, but they have like all kinds of flavor. Like they really have a ton of flavor.
Yeah, those look good.
Yeah, they're really nice. They're really nice.
So this might be a little bit of a hot take, but I only ever get ready salted.
You get what?
I only get ready salted.
Ready
Oh,
salted.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't know if it's in the US, but basically it's a flavor where there's only salt on
On the
the
chips.
crisp or
yeah,
chip or
okay.
whatever. Yeah, there's nothing else.
The center word.
we have those.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they're called ready salted in the US, but that's my thing. It's
Oh.
just the consistency.
Everything in the US is salted. It's just you have to accept it.
Except Doritos, apparently.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah, I
that
guess.
should be salted is salted
Damn.
for no fucking reason.
The craziest thing to me in the US is sweet pickles.
Oh,
Which is
sweet
like-
pickles are great.
Sweet
Bro,
pickles.
I cannot.
Wow.
Bro,
I-
anything pickled I've had, and it gets better every single time, bro. I love pickles so much. They're one of my favorites.
I looked at the nutrition of like the sweet pickles, and they have as much sugar as like a Coca-Cola. I was just like,
That's
how?
crazy.
Which isn't really much to be fair, depending on the coke, it could be crazy. Why don't they use artificial sweeteners at that point? Like,
Bro, that
I
would be
don't like
vomit
those.
inducing.
Do y'all like all these kind of sugar replacements? I hate those. Like
I love them,
vegan
bro.
stuff.
Like,
I really hate them. Like the aftertaste is just horrible.
you have to find a good scent. Like, there's a couple good ones that actually just taste pretty much similar, and I never find the reason to like sweeteners all kind of taste the same to me, even like sugar or cane sugar or whatever. And I grew up on a farm my pretty much my entire childhood, and I can't tell the difference. We grew cane itself, and we had our own cane making process, but I couldn't taste any difference whenever something is differently sweetened. So I just, I use whatever has the least amount of calories.
That's weird.
Mm,
Like in
makes sense.
baking, sugar is considered a wet ingredient. And you can't use a sugar substitute because you don't get that chemical process. Like the thing just comes out fucked up.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
I have to figure out the scent for that.
A chemical process
Yes.
for things.
Bakers, pretty much every culinary thing is just high abstraction chemistry. It's like Python of chemistry.
Python.
Yeah, because Python is very high abstraction in my eyes.
Oh, interesting. Ruby? Hmm.
What candies did everybody grow up eating?
Cadbury.
Which one?
Cadbury's.
Cadbury's? That's what they were called. Big shit.
Yeah.
We had this cheese candy in Zimbabwe, and that was pretty clean. I could never find it ever again.
Like, huh? Like this thing right here was my jam.
Oh, I've never seen that in my entire life. I thought it looked similar to something else. That is what are those stringy or
Yeah, stringy.
Wait, you guys have never had a flake?
never had a flake in my entire life.
Oh.
It's literally just like a chocolate bar that's been put in the shape of like a flake, so it's all like layered and shit.
Yeah, but
That's
when
hard. Reminds me of like a nutty buddy.
Josh, I use that and I stir my tea, and I have to eat it before it falls apart.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can kind of see the visual with that. To be fair. But yeah, flake is literally just super layered like Cadbury chocolate stuff. It's nice. We in the UK we have a thing called a what was it a 99 with a flake, and it used to be like this that ice cream cone with soft serve, and then you just stick a flake in it, and yeah, just reminds you of when I was a kid.
A lot of reminiscing happening.
Yeah, good shit.
There's this one
Back in the
too.
day. At Terry. Terry's Orange.
Mm, 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 mm. That citrus chocolate combination. Oh my god.
Sounds amazing, Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything similar to pickled chocolate?
Nah.
Alright.
Josh, you ever tried that Terry's orange?
I still can't get over the pickled chocolate thing. I wouldn't say the flavor is quite as strong as like dipping a pickle in chocolate. It's more like orange flavored chocolate, I guess.
Oh, it's like orange flavored chocolate. That's the center, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much just orange flavored chocolate,
Oh, see,
but it's quite
GFC has
popular here in the UK.
had a similar experience with pickled chocolate.
No, I just found that online.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I cannot get
I was
behind
gonna say,
that.
Delete the
I was going to say, what the fuck?
Somebody went medieval.
Yeah, you throw a little bit of salt or sugar on there. Oh my god, it goes crazy. It goes absolutely crazy.
That's evidence of abuse right there, man.
Type of people that've never had orange milk. You guys ever had orange milk?
The hell's orange milk, man? You're
It's
scaring me.
okay.
No, tell us.
Basically, it's like normal milk, but with orange in it. But you can also get like a creamy style orange milk. It's pretty good. That's like Rose's brother's thing. Like it's not true orange milk. You have to get it like let me see. Where is it? Let me see if I can
Oh,
find
let's
good
see.
orange milk.
I just googled it. It looks really good.
Okay. Yeah, it's peak. It's really peak, bro. You have to try it.
Maybe when I'm in America in September or so, I'll have a look.
Yeah, pop out, man. Pop out. Everybody need to pop out and try it. Try some of the
Yeah.
best things in the world. Oh God. Orhun has some words about it apparently.
I'm still on the
Well, I mean, he had some words for the chocolate pickle.
Oh. Not the best name, but this. Oh, yeah, really not the best name, unfortunately.
but it's chocolate caramel.
Oh, it reminds me of I have always had an issue with ice cream sandwiches, man. Sandwich. No-go sandwich. Looks good. Chocolate caramel? Oh, I've had that. I've actually had a top cake.
Was that any good?
It tasted like sweet, and that was my experience of it.
Okay.
To be fair, I'm probably not the best judge of taste. Bussin' on God.
Do you
Type
guys
B.
know? Do you guys know this
Magic.
one?
Okay, later.
Huff.
Yeah.
See you later.
Take care.
Huff. Never had it. I've never even seen such a thing.
It's basically like a marshmallow with some sprinkles on it, and there's some layer at the bottom, which is kind of like a bread, but like sweet. I don't know. It's a sugar bomb, basically.
Oh, is it one of those things that has like soft marshmallow in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have those in the UK as well, but our ones, I think they just have chocolate on the top.
Got it.
Yeah, they're okay.
Okay.
I'm personally not a huge fan of marshmallow, so
That's fair, to be honest. I love putting it in my coffee though.
what, marshmallow?
Yeah. Like you can buy like a little mini marshmallows, and you just put them in your coffee. They're fun.
Kind of like a hot cocoa with marshmallows.
Yeah. But I've never had good hot cocoa in my life. Like every single time I try to make a good hot cocoa, it either ends up too sweet, too chocolatey, or like chalky or something. Like, yeah, I've never actually made good hot cocoa in my life. I need to sit down and deliberate on that.
Best hot cocoa I had a bunch of liquor in it.
I'm not old enough yet to have liquor, unfortunately. Except the wine, it's a different story.
Mm.
French wine just goes so hard, bro.
Pretty good, yeah. I'm in California, so we have a lot of like local wines that I drink. But the European stuff is also really good.
You guys ever been to cheese.com?
No.
It's like
No.
an entire index of all the cheeses, and I just used to love that place. I'd spin the wheel, and I'd grab a random cheese, and I would order it, and I would just eat it. I've gotten like food poisoning like 3 times. Mind you, I'm lactose intolerant.
Fucking hell.
But it's
Fair
like
enough.
I've found like the best cheeses there, like some of the best cheeses, and eventually from cheese.com I started like grabbing cheese and wine mixes, which a lot of them really were not good. Like half of the people on the internet that suggest stuff just have horrible suggestions to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, for my suggestion, pickled chocolate with some apple juice, peak shit.
No fucking way, man.
You have to be trolling.
No, genuinely, pickled chocolate goes really good. Like,
I mean, personally, I'm not even a big fan of pickles in the first place anyway.
oh, that's unfortunate.
Like, I mean, like when they're in burgers and stuff, it's okay. Like, yeah, I mean, whatever, right? But I think when it's just by itself, it's quite a lot.
I
I don't
mean, by
know.
itself is like you can't have it by itself. I'd say just like salted or something. Like,
Hmm.
it's really good though. It's a great experience.
Nah, you're just trolling, man. Come on.
He can't get behind it. It's a great. I genuinely always have like a couple pickles in my fridge, just in case, you know.
Well, in case you get hungry.
Yeah, yeah. Like
In case you
most
get
of
in
the
a bit of a
time,
pickle.
most of the time I don't. I get too tired to cook, and or I'm just not gonna cook that day. I just make a couple pickles, and like there's a couple of ways to cook really good pickles, and just have that. Other than that, there are hot pockets,
Man,
which
who gave this
horrible mac.
who gave this guy the mic, man? Come on, what are you what are you talking about?
Bro, pickled anything slaps. You've just not seen the vision.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Hold on,
You-
one of the guys just unmuted. I think he wants to tell us how bad your opinion is.
No,
I mean,
Strovox. He's
I
had
was-
a similar experience.
I agree with Orhun. Like, who gave this guy the opportunity?
Yeah. Oh,
So-
Shard is. Have fun. See you later, Shard.
I was
Just
with you
saying that.
with the pickles, but you lost me after the chocolate part, man. Come on.
Bro, pickles are great by itself, right? And then chocolate is great by itself.
Doesn't mean that they are great
It's a
together.
natural. True. I won't say it's like great for everybody. I'm saying like it has an interesting taste to it. Like the texture is so good. Like
I feel
the
like
savoriness of the chocolate and the pickle just hits some type of twang. I can't. I don't know how to put it.
you're talking me into trying it, but I don't know. I don't think I
Yeah,
will.
it's like a.
This is like, do you know what this reminds me of? There's a video on TikTok where this person orders like a really weird combination of pizza,
Mm.
and then this person orders it every day for like 2 fucking weeks, and the people at the pizza place, they try it, and then they realize, even though it's like fucking disgusting, like Loki, it actually tastes kind of good.
It sounds like a bad idea, but so did like ketchup and orange a while back. That also turned out to
Wait,
be.
who the fuck is having that?
One of my
No.
homeboys, he used to like obsess over like oranges, and he tried ketchup orange, and I thought it was genuinely like the worst thing on this planet. Um, I still don't like it, but it has an interesting taste as well. Like I like anything with an interesting taste, to be honest. Like if it just has a different twang style to it, I'll give it more than a chance.
Have you tried a gasoline?
Yes, I've tried gasoline when I was 3 years old in my dad's shop, and I passed out for the entire night. I also drank a gallon of oil like an idiot, and yeah, I had to be hospitalized.
Sheesh.
I've tried a lot of things, to be fair.
What are we talking about at this point?
Yeah, lost the plot. To be
Yeah, I
fair.
mean, Josh just left.
Josh is back. But yeah, pickled. I say give it one chance. You might not like it, and now you're sure you never liked it in the first place.
This is like
Sorry, my wife was trying to talk to me, and then I had to put the headphones down for a sec, put them
No
back on,
worries.
and I couldn't
No.
hear you guys.
no worries. You shouldn't
Welcome back,
you
Josh.
shouldn't have come back here. But anyways, you should have just left when you had
Yeah.
the chance. But anyways,
Have you guys
Welcome back.
tried like a Nutty Buddy?
what?
I don't think we have that in the UK.
Oh, you guys don't have those? They're like like waffled chocolate bars. I've posted them before. Let me post them again. That's orange milk. Hold on.
I've had like chocolate wafers before. They're good.
Yeah, they're like chocolate wafers, but like like they're guaranteed to mess up your macros. They're like they're made from Little Debbie's, so they're pumped up full of sugar. But God, I was addicted to them all of high school. Like my teacher, Nutty Buddy. Yes, it's a very fitting name, to be fair. Um, they I had my aviation instructor used to buy like boxes of them, and he would just leave them in the classroom, and he would give everybody like a pack or two, and I used to just eat them in the morning, in the evening, and at night, and it was so good, but they messed up my macros like crazy.
It says here the UK equivalent is Reese's Sticks.
Reese's Sticks, never heard of those.
I guess they're like Reese's cups, but they're sticks.
They're sticks. That doesn't really make sense. Are they like waffle or something?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Very strange concept.
Let's see how much it costs to buy them from Amazon.
Oh, test.
It's a bit
Oh, when are we gonna
expensive.
get a cooking stream, Orhun?
I think I
Well, I
should
guess
do
he
it
cooks
for.
every day.
I mean, I can probably do it like for 5K subs, like special live stream,
Hmm.
you know. And I mean,
I don't know if
I'll be living alone anyway, so yeah.
Pain.
I don't know if I want to spend everybody's special 5K stream on a cooking stream, but it's possible.
I mean, people have been requesting that I should cook ratatouille, the dish, so I can do it. I mean, not sure if
Awesome.
I can, but I can try, you know?
You can do it. I got faith in you.
They got faith in you, bro.
Yeah. I think it would be really fun.
I think it'll be really fun too.
Yeah. I think Ratatouille is just putting stuff together and then putting it in the oven, right?
Yeah. Just simple.
Gemini says it's easy, so
Yeah, I guess it's not that difficult. It's not like it's almost as simple as chocolate pickle, you know?
Yeah. Pickled chocolate. You just dip it in. I guess you have to make the chocolate. Depending on the chocolate you use, it can be really shit. I wonder how it tastes like with like milk chocolate.
I was surprised how many pictures there were on the internet of chocolate pickles. Like it seems to be like a widespread thing.
Yeah, it's like a popular thing. Like Farmer's Coca-Cola.
Nah, I refuse to believe that. Come on, man. What the hell?
You know, some people just they like weird food.
It's not as strange as people would like to say it is.
oh, I see. Okay. Google seems to think it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. It's like a savory mix, like especially if you put like salt and some sugar on there.
You know, if I try chocolate pickle today, what is left in life to experience, you know? I should probably leave that for
Yeah.
like I don't know.
You can do it
10
on the live stream.
Yes, that would be peak.
Yeah, I can maybe later. I mean, you know, I don't want to just spend like this amazing opportunity at this point in my life, you know. I want to live more, you know. I want to see more first. Then maybe I
He
can
wants to see more.
then I can try this and then be complete with everything with my life. Give me some
What
time.
did yeah, I mean everything takes time. Just I can give you tips and tricks on how to make a good one if you ever want.
Appreciate that.
No worries, big bro, I got you.
Probably change the topic, mayhaps.
Yeah.
No more pickle.
So computers, right? Aren't we all computer people?
I love computers.
What got you into computers? SGC, GSC, yeah. There you go.
Mostly video games, I think. I grew up playing a lot of video games, and I just thought it was really cool that you could have like a virtual world inside a computer. So I like started learning a lot about how that works. And yeah, and then the stuff Ledic was talking about, like Zork and old text games. I thought that was really fascinating. So that kind of got me like really hooked.
That's tough shit, okay? That's beautiful, man.
Thank you. What about you?
Me, I got into computers like a little bit later on, like computers, but I got into tech um when I was like really little. I grew up in like a refugee camp, and we'd have like frequent, like really frequent outages. And so my dad taught me like how to like man a generator. And eventually I was like, this is really annoying. So I went out to try and find like batteries and stuff like that. And I used to make little flashlights with spare LEDs that I found. And that's what got me into tech technically, but more computers. Um, I started with phones. I was a phone nerd for the longest time. In like when I got to the States, when I moved to the States in like 2016, I was really into phones. And then I got into computers in like 2020. Um, when I got like a school computer in the um in 2020 at the during COVID when they were giving out school laptops, and I installed the Ubuntu of all distributions on my laptop because I wanted to play Eve Online.
Yeah, I remember Eve Online.
Yeah, I had a horrible addiction to that game for the longest time. But
Yeah.
it's so fun though. Like right now it sucks, but it was so fun.
Oh, were you playing during all the old like Goon Squad and stuff when
Yeah,
yeah,
the,
those were the good times for sure.
with the best times. But I had to stop because it was ruining my school grades.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I wasn't paying attention to class because I'd wake up at 2 a.m. to play with some European friends instead of like actually going to sleep properly. And I'd sleep in the middle of classes.
Sounds about right. Just reminds me of when I was like 6 years old, getting up at 3 in the morning to play RuneScape.
Yeah, those were my years.
I was so addicted. Like my dad had to force me off the computer. Even though like so I actually started using a computer when I was like fucking 3 years old.
Damn.
Shit, man.
How were computers back in the day, bro? I don't think I can handle anything without a gigabyte of RAM.
Yeah, that would dog shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're okay, but you know, things move on and advance and stuff.
Yeah. Things do
Back
advance.
then, back then, our family used to have a download speed of 50 kilobytes per second,
Ooh,
and there was that way up until I was like 14 or 15 because my dad would refuse to upgrade the package we were on.
that's really funny.
Yeah. Looking back, 50 kilobytes per second is shit.
Bro, same here. I had dial up until like 2018 or something.
That's the center's work.
Wait, really?
That's
2018 is crazy.
Yeah, it was some like weird provider that had like a discount, and my internet would literally go out when someone would call the phone, right? Like it
Oh
was
my
insane.
god.
Salute.
That's crazy.
But center's work, bro. Oh my god. Like To be fair,
That's crazy.
that's yeah, nobody can top that. That's crazy. That's how was the computer use experience, gang? Like, what were you doing on your computer with dial-up?
I mean, I was just trying to use it normally, but like downloading anything was horrible because like it would just lose connection halfway through.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty horrible.
Yeah, I think trying to download anything back in the day was pretty bad. I remember trying to download Fly FF and World of Warcraft, trying to play them, and yeah, I think even if I successfully downloaded them, my internet wouldn't be able to handle it. It was so bad.
I mean, old computers were nice. Like, I also like my first computer. I used it when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and it was like a tiny. I mean, it was a big box, right? But I don't know. It's like Windows 2000 is better than Windows 11. Is all I gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, like the computers back then used to be sort of slow, but they also didn't have fucking Copilot and random bits of bloat in the start menu. So there's that.
Yeah.
That's a back then bonus.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, you couldn't have to open the refrigerator with a shank craft. Yeah, that was better back in the day, to be honest. But
Okay,
they didn't
Orhun.
have Cyberpunk back in the day, so that's a de facto loss.
Yeah. Damn. All right. See you later, Orhun.
Bye
Catch
bye.
you later. Be safe, Orhun.
Well.